Someday we will have an easy start to a class with no problems. Anyways, welcome. We're doing another edition of BioFunctional Basics where we are working on core tension and upper and lower ring. So let us start from the beginning. We're going to put our left foot on the block. Our left heel is down, our feet are parallel, our knees are bent, our abs are nice and tight. You're sucking in your tummy. Shoulder blades go down and back, you're lifting up. Your chin's going to tuck in to make sure your head's over the top of your pelvic floor. Abs go on. And we're going to start by pumping our hips forward. And as you do, you're going to push your hands together to create that upper ring, this ring up here, of energy. So it locks out your shoulders and your torso, so you have to connect to your core. Suck in that tummy. Abs are nice and tight. Just keep squeezing. What number are we on? You're squeezing your hands together. Abs are nice and tight. You're sucking in your tummy. Then we're going to take our hands up over the top of our heads and back down. Keep your squeeze going on. That's the big key. That'll keep you in your abs. This will mobilize your shoulders while stretching out your gastrocnemius. Abs are nice and tight. Suck in that tummy.
And it's easy to flare open your rib cage in this position. Try to keep that pubic bone connected to your belly button. Rib cage also connected to your belly button.
9, 10. Good. We're going to switch sides before I forget. Feet are parallel. The ball of your right foot's on the block. Abs are nice and tight. You're sucking in your tummy. Shoulder blades are down and back. We're going to pump our hips forward first to open up your gastroc. Keep your abs engaged. Smiles are up. And here we go. Push your hands together. Abs are nice and tight. Keep your hips forward, abs engaged. And we're gonna squeeze away as we do our axe throw. Squeeze those hands together. Abs are nice and tight. Shoulder blades are down and back. And like Maria said a second ago, what was it?
So as you reach up, it's easy to flare your rib cage open, but try to keep the pubic bone connected to your belly button, and the belly button sucking in, holding the rib cage connected to your core.
Okay, good. Abs are nice and tight. We are going to switch feet again. Okay. Block is under the ball of your left foot. Abs are nice and tight. You're going to interlock your fingers. Pull apart. Abs are nice and tight. Shoulder blades are down, back, chest is up. You're going to take your arms out in front of you as you now twist side to side. Try not to move from your knees. Move from your torso. Suck in your tummy. There'll be a little bit of movement from your legs, but the majority of the motion is coming from your abs. Your fingers are interlocked. You're ripping your arms apart. So interlock those fingers, Annie. And good. We're going to switch sides. Your foot's on top of the block. Your feet are parallel. You're going to interlock your fingers. So interlock those fingers, rip apart, abs are nice and tight, and you're going to go side to side. Again, not a whole lot of motion from your knees, mainly from your torso. You're sucking in your tummy. Ooh. Okay, shake those arms out. Okay, you are breathing, and we're trying to get this block to behave. Okay, everything today. Okay, your foot's going on the block. Your abs are nice and tight. Suck in that tummy, flatten out that tummy. First, second, third chakras are on. Shoulder blades are down and back. And we're going to lift and lower. And in case I didn't say it, first chakra is your pelvic floor, second chakra is your lower abs, third chakra is your upper abs. We're working on your obliques and this glute medius as you're stabilizing first, second, third chakras.
10.
Okay, we're going to switch sides just because that tends to fatigue the muscles. Abs are nice and tight. Suck in your tummy, squeeze your shoulder blades down and back. Same thing, lift lower. First, second, third chakras are on. You're using this oblique and this glute medius. Suck in that tummy. Okay, we're going to switch back. And here's where it gets a little complicated. Your foot's down, abs are nice and tight, your toes down, interlock your fingers. Rip apart your arms, abs are nice and tight, and you're going to twist as you lift your leg up. Suck in that tummy, keep both arms straight. Whew. Time under tension means you have to keep your core on. Nine. What number is that?
9.
Okay, it was 9. Okay, woo! Switch sides. Okay, your toes down, you're interlocking your fingers. Might as well put your opposite thumb on top. Rip apart, suck in your tummy, abs on, you're gonna twist. Smiles are up. Nine?
8. 9. 10.
Good. Shake out those arms, abs are nice and tight. We're warming things up again. And you're putting your block underneath the ball of your left foot. Okay? Might as well take your roller off to the left side because we're going to cross your ankle over the top of your knee. Your toe is going to point up. Your knee is going to be over the top of your foot. You're sucking your tummy and we're lowering into a squat. This is stretching out the soleus on this left leg. You're lifting tall through your abdomen. You're sucking in your tummy. You're lowering down. Abs are nice and tight. And now we'll add a hip side to side. Suck in your tummy. Keep breathing.
10.
Okay, this is time under tension, so we don't want to feel this in any joints. It should be in muscles. So we're leaning forward, stretching. Don't feel this in joints. If you feel it in a joint or a joint feels vulnerable, tighten up the muscles to stabilize. Quads, calves, hamstrings, lats. Okay, and we're gonna reach up nice and tall. Suck in your tummy. Smiles are up. Reach, hips side to side. Keep that tummy engaged. We're doing sit-ups as we're doing this. Good. We're going to switch sides. Same thing on this side. Your heel is down, your foot is on the block. You're crossing your left ankle over your right knee. Toe is going to go up. Knees over the top of your foot. You're lowering down. We're getting a deep stretch of your butt and your soleus muscle. Chest is up, abs are nice and tight, sucking your tummy, and then we're going to move our hips side to side. Keep your abs sucked in. Remember, we're working time under tension, so we're using muscles, not joints. If you feel it vulnerable in any joints, it means you need to tighten something up, whether it's your calf, your quad, your hamstring, your abs, your lats. Okay, we're going to reach up nice and tall over the top of your head. Suck in your tummy. And now hips go side to side. Pull through your abs, not wiggling from your knee. Your knee will move, but we want it the work coming from your abs.
10.
Good. Go ahead and put that foot down. Now we're going to stand. See how things feel. Feet are parallel, hips width apart. Hips width, ASIS. Pubic symphysis. Midway in between is hips width apart. Feet are parallel as you push down with your big toe and the corresponding metatarsal head. Outer four toes and corresponding metatarsal heads. And especially that pinky toe and your heel. 1/3 your weight through your toes, 1/3 the weight through the balls of your feet, and 1/3 the weight through your heels. As you now slightly bend your knees, turn your knees out, quads go on, calves go on, lats go on, abs go on, heads over the top of your pelvic floor, abs are nice and tight, and we're gonna do little squats. This is time under tension, so your muscles are on at the bottom and at the top. Your abs are engaged, your shoulder blades are down and back, you're sucking in your tummy. At no point do your muscles turn off. Is that 10? Okay, stay at the top. We're gonna do it. That's the width of your stance. That's how far we want the feet apart, not wider. And then you're gonna push down with parallel feet. A hip circle. We want you to try to keep your head as still as you possibly can as you move from your abs, not from your legs. Is that 10?
9.
Okay.
10.
Opposite direction, suck in that tummy, shoulder blades are down and back. Keep breathing.
10.
Okay. Take your arms up over the top of your heads. You're gonna pretend you're squeezing a ball. We're creating that upper ring, and we're gonna move without moving your arms. So this is torso motion, not shoulder hand motion. Keep sucking in that tummy. Don't clench your butt. Opposite direction. Keep those arms like you're squeezing a ball above your head. It's like you're holding a beach ball. Is that 10?
10.
Okay, you're gonna arch backwards. Arch, arch, arch. Keep your abs engaged. Suck in your tummy. Close up your rib cage. Shoulder blades are down, back. Suck in that tummy. Don't let that tummy hang out. Your quads are on.
10.
And good. Go ahead, lower those arms back down. Abs are nice and tight. You're sucking in your tummy. We're gonna come down onto our, what is this?
Left knee.
Right, left knee. Left knee, that's what I was gonna say. Left knee. We're stretching still. So we're gonna go side to side, but you have to keep your abs on to keep your head over the top of the block. Otherwise your head will flail all over the place and your balance will be gone. So we're going side to side. Keep breathing. We're still warming up.
20.
Okay, push your hips forward, abs are nice and tight. Your head stays motionless as your hips continue to go side to side. We're opening up the rectus femoris now. Keep your abs engaged. Smiles are up.
10.
Okay, stay forward as you bend and straighten that rear leg. Try to pull your heel to your butt. Unlike Mario, my heel is touching my butt. You'll never know. Suck in that tummy, no pain into your low back. Okay, we're gonna take that leg across midline and we're gonna stretch forward with a nice stretch. No pain in any joint. You shouldn't feel this in your knee, you shouldn't feel this in your low back. If you do, tighten up some muscles. That may be your calf, your quad, your hamstring, and your abs. Or just tighten them up anyway. Okay, come back up again. We are going to switch sides. Abs are engaged. Make sure that head's over top of the block. Shoulder blades down and back. Hips are going side to side. That head is basically motionless. It'll move a little bit, but you're going to be able to activate your riding reflex. I got a great video of Maria activating the riding reflex as Kai is tossing her side to side, which I will put on this video.
10.
Okay, push your hips forward, suck in that tummy, hips side to side. Keep sucking in your tummy.
10.
Okay. Stay forward as you bend and straighten that rear leg, bringing your heel to your butt, activating your hamstring. There's certain muscles that propel you forward. The hamstring is not one. Hamstring collapses your leg so you can pull it through quickly. Okay? So that's why we have to lengthen it as well as shorten it as we take your leg across midline and reach for your foot. At no point should you feel any pressure into any joint. If you do, it means you need to tighten up more muscles. And pull yourself in with your abs. Keep breathing. Remember? And good. Let's switch sides again. Now we start to work. Your knee goes down on the roller. Your foot's out in front of you. Your abs are engaged. Shoulder blades are down back. Your toes are curled back behind you. Hands going to stick them up. We're going to lift up 1 inch. That's all. Off of the block. You're going to lift, hold, and then gently lower back down. Only come up 1 inch. It's a small little motion. Abs are engaged. Because you feel work in your quads and your butt, you're going to want to turn off your abs. Keep your abs engaged. Only come up 1 inch and then back down. So I can tell there's some fishermen here because you're going bigger than 1 inch. I caught a fish that was this big. Okay, good. Abs are nice and tight. You're sucking your tummy. You're giving yourself a quick break here. Chest up, shoulder blades down and back. Keeping your knee down, arms go back behind you as you hinge forward and come back up. See what that feels like. You should be working your butt right now, and that's your right butt cheek. Abs are nice and tight. You're sucking in your tummy. These are the small angles. Nobody likes working with small angles because it costs a lot of energy, but that's even more reason to work them. Okay. Good. One more. Okay, we're going to lift up that 1 inch now, and we're going to do the same thing. Hinge forward, come back up. Abs are nice and tight. Suck in that tummy. Lats are on. No pressure into your low back, no pressure into your knees or your ankles. What number?
8, 9, 10.
Good, let's switch sides. Knee is down. Abs are nice and tight. You're sucking in your tummy. Let me just move this over here. Okay, abs are engaged. Hands are in, stick them up. 1 inch, that's all. Lift up, lower back down. Everything's slow. You should be using your left butt cheek. This is initiating getting up off the ground or lifting something up. You should not feel this anywhere but your quads and your butt, not in your low back, not in your knees. What number are we on?
9, 10.
Okay, rest for a split second. Abs are nice and tight. Suck in that tummy. Just feel what it feels like. Use your legs. Arms go back behind you. We're gonna hinge forward. Suck in that tummy. You're using your left butt cheek. Make sure you're breathing. Stabilize your abs. What number?
And 10.
Good. All right, you guys gotta be ready for this. Your toes are curled under. We're thinking 1 inch. We're gonna come up and we're gonna hinge forward and then come back up. Abs are engaged. You're working your butt, not your knees, not your low back, not your neck, not your ankles. You're using muscles, not joints. Suck in that tummy. Keep that back straight as you come forward. What number?
10.
All right, good job. Switch sides. Your legs should be pretty exhausted by now. You're interlocking your fingers. Arms go straight. You're ripping apart your arms, but your hands are resisting it. You're going to rotate to the right as you lift up your right leg. Keep both elbows straight. Good. Switch sides. Interlock your fingers, other thumb on top. Abs are nice and tight. You're going to rotate to the left. Keep both elbows straight as you lift up your left leg. Notice if one side is definitely easier than the other side. Okay, we're going to switch sides again. You'll see why. There's method to madness. This time we're going to push our hands together. So your hands are together. You're crushing a credit card. Chest is up. Abs are nice and tight. Same thing. Just get that motion. Get the twist from your abs, not from your legs or your shoulders, but from your torso. Keep your hands together. Keep that credit card in between those hands. Keep those elbows straight. It's a great golfer exercise.
10.
Okay, and switch. Okay, hands together, abs are nice and tight. Pushing together, we're gonna twist. Keep squeezing those hands together. Keep breathing.
10.
Okay, now we switched last time. So we now know what it feels like to push and pull. We're gonna lock into a ring. You're gonna pretend you're holding a globe between your hands. Abs are nice and tight. You're gonna come down and then back up. Abs are engaged. Keep that tension like you're holding a ball. Your arms don't move, your shoulders don't move. You're moving through your torso. This should make sense if you've ever paddleboarded, that the ring of your arms don't change and you're moving through your abs. Good, switch sides. Ring, hold the globe, and then here you go. Suck in that tummy. You're moving through your abs and not through your shoulders. Your elbows don't bend. Whoops. You don't increase size of your ball, you don't decrease it. You're keeping that tension. You should feel this through your abs if you're doing this correctly. Nothing in your back. Good. All right. We're not done. We're going to put the block this way now. And we're going to balance. Your toes are off the ground. You're on your miniature life raft. You have brand new shoes on that you don't want to get wet. So as you're on this life raft, you get bored. So you start doing amis because you can see the Hawaiian Islands. And you know you have to do your amis once you land on shore. Abs are nice and tight. You're sucking in your tummy.
10.
Opposite direction. Okay. What is this? Right hand goes forward. You're going to do a bicep curl. You're going to push down with your left hand, preventing that bicep curl. Level out your shoulders, suck in your tummy, and you're going to twist left and right. Don't move your head. Your head stays looking forward. Oh. Abs are nice and tight. You're sucking in your tummy. You can't decide if you want something near your face or away from your face, so you're doing both.
10.
Okay, then we're going to switch. This becomes a bicep curl. This is a push down. Same thing with the twist. You should be feeling your abs. We're doing a lot of things that's not only shaping your arms, which I notice everyone's arms are getting more in shape, but now we're shaping the torso. Chest up. Okay, so this is the 11th. This is what is it in Japanese? What is the 11th?
What?
Today?
Kagami Biraki.
So this is the 11th. But what it really is the 11th is when most people give up on their New Year's resolution. You guys are going to keep it for the whole year. Abs are nice and tight. You're sucking in your tummy. You're staying in this weird little position, and you're going to flutter kick your feet. It's going to cause you to use your hamstrings, but it causes you to keep your core on. We're going to just do that for a little bit longer. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to jump. Keep your toes off the ground as you lower down. Hello. And then you're going to come back up. You're going to figure out you have to push your butt back in order not to fall on your face like I did. That was clearly just an example. Keep your toes off the ground. Suck in that tummy. You're not using it as an airbag on the bottom. At no point does your core turn off. What number is that?
7.
Suck in that tummy. This is 9.
Yes.
I knew that. 10. Good job, everyone.
I like Annie's screen.
Annie's screen follows her. We're going to come back to our feet. If you feel lightheaded, just come into this position. You shouldn't, because we've done everything correctly. Abs are nice and tight. You're sucking in your tummy. Shoulder blades are down and back. We're going to do our hip circles. Nice and slow. Keep breathing. See what it feels like to move from your hips now. Really suck in your tummy so you're doing sit-ups as you do this motion. Now go in the opposite direction. I knew. How many more?
8.
I knew that.
10.
Okay, we're gonna take our right foot forward, right foot forward, left foot back. Your knees over top of your foot, you're pushing your hips back. You should not feel this in any joint. You should feel it in your quads and your butt, your abs and your lats. Squeeze your shoulder blades down and back. We're gonna pretend we're holding a paddle. I want you to lock it into a ring. Your arms don't get any closer or further apart like you're fixated on a paddle. Squeeze your shoulder blades down and back, create the upper ring. You got a ring there now, and you're gonna paddle by twisting your torso, not by moving your arms. The big mistake you see people is they try to paddle with their arms. We want you to paddle with your torso, suck in your tummy. Feel the balance as you dig in, and then bring it through. Abs are nice and tight, suck in your tummies. Keep breathing.
10.
Hut, ho, switch sides. So your right leg's forward, your left leg's forward, right leg's back, knees over top of your foot, pushing your hips back, abs are on. And then we're gonna do the same thing, create that upper ring. And then you're gonna paddle, not changing the ratio and aspect of your arms. Keeping that upper ring on, working from your abs and your butt. Suck in that tummy. Notice if you paddle, woo, better on one side than the other.
10.
Okay, good. Stand up on 2 feet. You're riding a wave. Suck in that tummy, shoulder blades are down and back, hip circle once again. Really try to keep your head in between your feet. Pull through your abs. Go in the opposite direction. Okay, we're gonna push our hands together. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Shoulder blades go down and back, abs are nice and tight. You're sucking in your tummy, suck it in, and we're gonna do tail tucks and unders and just pump your pelvis. Don't use your butt though, that's why I didn't wanna say tail tuck, because what people think is tail tuck means clench your butt. Don't clench your butt. You're pulling through your abs as you're pushing your hands together.
Okay.
Okay? Interlock your fingers, straighten out your arms, rip your arms apart, just continue. Chest up, abs on. Okay, interlock your fingers back behind you, chest goes up. Abs are nice and tight, bend your knees. We're gonna roll our shoulders forward and then backwards. Forward and backwards. Suck in your tummy. Don't let your tummy hang out.
Eight, 9, 10.
Okay, keep your shoulder blades down and back as you pump your hands away from you. Doesn't have to be big, but your tummy must be sucked in.
10.
We'll do 20. That's just 3V. And good. Shake out your arms. You're gonna take your left hand or right hand behind your back. Abs are nice and tight. You're just gonna hinge forward from the hip and then come back up. Abs are engaged. This is just a way of opening up your shoulder. Slowly creep it up your back if you can. Suck in that tummy. Keep breathing. Abs engaged. That 10?
10.
Okay, 10. And we're just gonna switch sides. Whew, kind of painful. Abs are nice and tight, suck in your tummy. And here we go. Keep the abs engaged. Shoulder blades are down and back. Stabilize that shoulders. If you feel your shoulder feels unstable or painful, tighten more muscles up. Stabilize it.
10.
Okay, good. Now we're gonna work with the lower ring. So your feet are hips width apart. You're gonna bend your knees, turn your knees out. You're gonna rip apart the ground, as Mario O says. It's like you're trying to rip your mat. That will turn out your tensor fasciae lata and glute medius. Abs are engaging. First, second, third chakras go on. Shoulder blades are down and back. You're gonna do a gentle squat. Keep that tension on. Not a big deal if you're doing it wrong, but if you're doing it right, you're gonna feel a lot of work going on here. You should feel your quad muscles working.
10.
Okay, we're gonna combine it. Stay in the lowest position, abs are on. You're gonna push your hands together, abs are nice and tight. You're gonna do around the world. Keep pushing your hands together. Keep your legs alive. They're on. Pelvic floor is on. Abs doing all the motion. So any motion you're making.
5. Opposite direction.
Thank you. Keep breathing. Okay. Rest for a split second. Okay. Then we do it again. Time under tension. Bend your knees, turn your knees out, rip the ground apart. Abs are nice and tight. First, second, third chakras are on. Interlock your fingers now. Rip apart your arms as we do the same thing. Arms in a circle. Suck in that tummy. You're moving from your core. Keep the tension in your arms. Keep the tension in your legs.
5.
Upper and lower rings.
Opposite direction. 5.
Okay. Whew. Let's see. We have enough time. You're going to grab your roller. Abs are nice and tight. Your feet are parallel. You're going to take your right leg out to the side. You're going to create a ring even though you're holding your roller. So you can put your arm this way if you like. Hold that ball. Take that leg out to your side. And we're going to lift. Abs are nice and tight. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, good. Now, you're going to kick back behind you. 1, Mario's going to kick the curtain. 2, keep that ring on. Abs are nice and tight. 3, 4, keep your knee over the top of your foot. 5, 6, abs. Tighten your abs. 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch sides. Oh, we're going to create that ring once again. Abs are nice and tight. Leg goes out to the side as you lift. Whoa. My roller's falling over.
9, 10.
I have 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, bend your knee, and then you're kicking back. Keep that ring going on. Mario has a space problem. Keep breathing.
9 and 10.
Good job, everyone. We are headed to the ground. Oh. Whew, your legs should feel tired. Your booty should feel tired. We have worked hard. We're going to be on our knees. Our knees are bent. Shoulder blades are down and back. Chest is up. You're going to do sit-ups from here. You're just sucking in your tummy and then relaxing. Sucking it in and relaxing. Abs are nice and tight. Shoulder blades are down and back.
A lot of obstacles.
Yes, a lot of obstacles today, including the microphones, Zoom.
9, 10.
Okay. Curl your toes under because Annie asked for this one. Push your heels back. Push, 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 push. Lean back. Abs are nice and tight. Suck in that tummy and release. Suck it in, release. You're going to feel your legs working.
Suck.
Hey, don't tell me what to do.
10.
Okay, point your toes again. You look at the camera when you say that. Don't look at me. I was sucky. See? Abs are nice and tight. Smiles are up.
10.
Okay. Curl your toes under. Push your hips back. If you feel excessive pressure in those metatarsal heads, really push your heels back. And now we're going to suck our tummies in like I did before. You'll notice if you really suck your tummy in, you'll get a nice quad stretch. And that's what we want.
9 and 10.
Good. All right. Block goes down, ball goes on block. We're going to sit on the ball that's on top of the block. And the ball is midway between your pubic bone and your tailbone. I know what a chicken feels like, trying to find that spot on the egg. Shoulder blades are down and back, chest is up. Make sure your head's over the top of the ball. We're going to close up our rib cage. Pelvic floor is already on, so it's all a matter of second chakra. You're sucking in your tummy and then releasing. And now we're going to add the pelvic floor. As you squeeze the ball with your pelvic floor, we're doing sit-ups in an upright position. Keep those abs engaged, shoulder blades down and back. This is a chance to work on really good posture. Okay, keep your abs engaged. What is this? Your right arm is going to do the sweeping motion. Your left arm is going to prevent it. Abs are nice and tight. You should feel your tricep working. Shoulder blades are down and back. Abs are nice and tight. We're going to do a lift lower. No clicking, no popping, no grinding because you're turning on more muscles than you need. Keep your chest up. Keep your head over top of ball. Abs are engaged.
Can you try to grab your right wrist with your left hand?
Annie?
Grabbing the
There
wrist,
you go. Yeah. Abs. Really pull those arms apart.
10.
Okay, we're going to switch sides. This arm's going to go out. This hand's going to prevent it. Yeah, that's it. Same thing. Rip apart your arms as you lift and lower. You should feel that tricep working. You should feel that posterior deltoid working. All sorts of sits muscles stabilizing your shoulders. Keep your abs engaged. Oh my goodness. What number?
7.
Oh my God. Keep ripping them apart.
8.
Abs.
9. 10.
Okay, shake those arms out. Abs are nice and tight. You should feel your arms and your shoulders if you did everything correctly. So now we're just going to do the opposite. Your energy's going up. This hand's pushing down. So you're working your bicep now. Abs are nice and tight. You're sucking your tummy. Shoulder blades are down and back. And we're going to lift and lower. Keep your abs engaged. Oh my goodness. My arms are dead. Yeah, your arms should be tired if you're doing this correctly. If you're not doing it correctly, it should feel like a piece of cake. But that is why your guys' arms are looking so much more toned than they have been. What number?
10.
Okay. Shake it out. So we're going to take this arm up. This arm's going to resist it. Abs are nice and tight. Same thing. Suck in that tummy. No arching your back. No opening up your rib cage. Keep your rib cage closed, especially when your arms hit the top. What number?
9. 10.
Okay, awesome. Shake out your arms. We're going to do our stretch now. You're going to bend your right elbow and put your fingers into your left elbow as you push your right hand to push your shoulder down. So you're pushing your right shoulder down is what's happening at the end of the day. Lean your head over to the left and now just say yes. This is opening up the brachial plexus, so keep your abs nice and tight. The brachial plexus is nerve innervation to all the muscles of your arm and shoulder. Kind of important.
10.
And then we're gonna reverse it. You're gonna bend your left elbow, put it into your left elbow, push down with your right hand, lean your head away, drop your left shoulder. Head the other way, Maria. There you go. And we're gonna say yes. Yes, we will give Michael and Maria $1 million, untaxable, untraceable. Keep your abs engaged, suck in your tummy.
10.
Oh, just feel what it feels like to stretch it out. Now you're just gonna roll your shoulders back. Just feel what it feels like to engage everything. Now, as your shoulders roll down and back, your abs are nice and tight. Keep those abs engaged as you roll those shoulders. We're rolling them backwards. And now we're gonna roll them forward. We had some fun with this last time, or at least it made Maria laugh. We're gonna do something as
8, 9, 10.
Okay, so one shoulder is gonna go back as one goes forward. So it's this, like zombie walking. Abs are nice and tight. Keep breathing. Hi, I'm your date.
Switch sides.
Okay, switch sides, see what it feels like to get your shoulders to do two different things. And this is a zombie walk. So if you ever become an extra on a zombie movie, just get this. You'll be like casted as #1 zombie. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, what's that?
Bird attack.
Oh, birds attacking its reflection. It's mating season. Spring is coming early. Abs are nice and tight. Hands are going to come out to your sides. You're going to pretend there are 10-pound weights on the back of your hands. And then you're going to externally rotate. And you're going to bring it back forward. And you're going to externally rotate. We're going to do 10 of these. Keep your abs engaged. Your lats are on. No tension in your neck. This is just the weight of your arms. These are important muscles to stabilize the shoulder. Nobody likes working these out. Plus, if you're telling people to calm down, you'll do a really good job. Calm down. Okay, good. Rest your arms for a quick second. You can grab your weights, because Mario will like that. Abs are nice and tight. Shoulder blades are down and back. Arms come out to your sides. Same thing, externally rotate. Now you have the weight on it to see what it feels like to keep it on and keep the tension out of your neck. No neck tension. Abs are engaged. So Maria told me something horrible the other day. She said one of my arms is longer than the other, and I can't get that image out of my head. So I feel like I'm deformed somehow. What number?
9, 10.
Okay, good. Rest. So your shoulders should be pretty worked out. Abs are nice and tight. One last exercise. Our arms are coming out to our sides again. We're going to touch over the top of our heads. You're sucking in your tummy. Contract your abs hard when the weights are over the top of your head. Abs. Abby someone. Abby normal. Yes, that is from Young Frankenstein. What number are we on?
9, 10.
And rest. You know what? Yeah, okay, we'll use the weights. Shoulder blades down and back. We're going to do a bicep curl and a tricep hinge back, and we're just going to go back and forth. You're walking. Yes, indeed, you're talking. See what it feels like to move through in a very fluid motion, through full range of motion of shoulders, elbows, and wrists. No cracking and popping. Suck in that tummy. Let's do a little bit of more walking. Don't use your neck though. This is not neck work. Okay, good. You can put your weights off to the side. We're going to come off with a ball. Ooh, I flattened the ball. And we're gonna come onto the floor. You'll need your ball though, because we're gonna do a little ab work. Not much, we've done a lot. But we're gonna do it with an open, or a ring up in the top half of the body. Hands are back behind you. Shoulder blades down and back, abs are nice and tight. Feet are parallel, knees are over tops of feet. Here we go, suck in that tummy and release. Suck in that tummy and release. Smiles are up. Jaws relaxed.
10.
Okay, interlock your fingers out in front of you. You're ripping apart your arms. You're keeping your elbows straight. We're going to do a twist, twist, twist. Do not bend your arms to make this work. This is about moving your torso and sucking in your tummy. Keep breathing. Smiles are up. Rip apart those arms.
20.
And rest. You should feel your abs now. That's a good thing. Okay. We're going to push our hands together now. Abs are nice and tight. We're going to do the same thing. Don't bend your elbows. Keep that credit card in between your hands. Don't let it slip away. Suck in that tummy.
20.
And rest. Okay, interlock your fingers. You're gonna lift up your right leg, and we're just gonna twist to the right. Keep ripping apart your arms. Do not bend your elbows. 10. Okay. Okay, keep breathing. We're gonna do it again to the other side. Interlock your finger, other thumb on top. Same thing, keep your elbows straight. You sure? 9, 10. I was off then. Okay, arch over top of the ball. We're gonna rock from side to side. Keep your abs engaged. First, second, third chakra, stay on. Okay, ball goes underneath your sacrum. We're gonna finish out real quick. We're gonna create a lower ring. Your feet go together, your abs are engaged. You're sucking in your tummy. You're gonna take your feet off the ground, and you're gonna try to bring your toes to your nose and then back down. Keep sucking in your tummy. I know we had a lot of technical difficulties at the beginning because Zoom decided to update everybody's Zoom simultaneously. What number is that?
10.
Okay, we're just gonna alternate right side, left side. We're almost done. What number?
8.
Oh.
9. 10.
Okay, legs go straight against the ground, abs are nice and tight. Once again, you're just rocking side to side. You guys have actually done an amazing job. We're doing different things and newer things, so that means the brain has to learn at the same time. So what seems not so hard and maybe even familiar is actually harder because it's not as familiar as you think. And let's come back up. We're going to lay on top of the roller lengthwise, butt at one end, head at the other end. We made it. If your feet are parallel, your hands are on the ground. I want you to work on the really fun part of engaging your pelvic floor, closing up your rib cage, and breathing from second chakra. So inhale, tummy goes up, exhale, tummy goes down. Keep your abs engaged enough that your spine stays flat against the roller, and you're breathing. You can gently rock your head side to side as you're breathing, just to show you don't need to engage your neck in order to breathe. I'm going to sit up. You guys are staying on your rollers. Done an amazing job. This is a crazy week as you're already seeing how it's shaping up. Our COVID numbers are up. That means people get crazy. Doesn't even mean that COVID's bad. It just means our numbers are up and people get to act crazy. So this is a week to find centering. So feel what it feels like to breathe. Feel what it feels like to be strong and to be healthy. Feel what it feels like to breathe and find center. Feel what it feels like to be solid in your center, even though everything's going crazy around you, and how you get to observe. And be objective about what's going on. It's not good or bad, it's just what's going on. And notice how it's your opportunity to be quiet and open up to what you're meant to do in this lifetime. You guys have done an amazing job. Thank you for sticking with us, even though the craziness at the beginning of this class, well, as you saw, it wasn't personal, and we finally got to it. On behalf of Maria and me, as always, thank you for being here, sharing your time, energy, and your willingness. We appreciate it so very much. Thank you, and namaste.
Namaste.
We did it!